Welcome to Beyond in Basic, your hub for smart learning and real-world skills. In today's video, we'll guide you step by step through the process of starting your application. First, we will create our portal on the SIA website. Once we have registered our account, the next step will be to register the application for a door supervisor. First, we will go to our Gmail account, and after creating our account, we will receive an email from SIA. We will link our account by clicking on the highlighted blue link in that email. Once we click on this link, the SIA portal will open. On that portal, you will need to enter your username and password exactly as you created them during registration. It's important that your username and password match exactly. Otherwise, it may cause issues later on. After entering your username and password, you will click on Register for a personal account. This will open a new page that says Matching Your Details. Here, you will need to enter your first name and surname exactly as they appear on your ID. If they do not match, it could cause problems later. Then, you will enter your date of birth by clicking on the calendar on the right side and selecting the date, month, and year. After that, you will see a question asking if you have ever applied for a license with SIA. Since this is your first time, you will select No. Once all of this is completed, scroll down and click on the Submit button. The page will refresh, and once it does, scroll down again and click on Finish your registration. Now, the SIA homepage will appear in front of you, displaying various options at the top. On the top right corner of the SIA portal homepage, you will see the option Start a New Application. Click on this to begin your application process. Since you are applying for the individual license, not on behalf of a business, select the option that says, I want to pay for my application. Next, you will be asked to provide personal details related to your religion or belief system. You may choose the option that best reflects your identity, whether that's Christian, Jewish, Hindu, Sikh, Muslim, or any other religion. If you prefer not to disclose this information, you may select Prefer Not to Say. Following that, you'll be asked to indicate your sexual orientation. The available options typically include heterosexual, straight, gay, lesbian, or bisexual. Again, you may select the option you feel most comfortable with, or choose Prefer Not to Say. You'll also see a section regarding any medical conditions or health issues. If applicable, select the appropriate option. If not, you may choose None of the above or Prefer Not to Say. Finally, you will be asked to specify your gender, with options such as male, female, or Prefer Not to Say. If English is your first language, select Yes. If not, select No. The final question pertains to pregnancy, so depending on your situation, select the appropriate option and then click on Proceed. You will now see the application checklist, which outlines the sections you need to complete. These include personal information, identity details, 5-year address history, type of license. This should be selected as Door Supervisor, criminality information, including your police clearance certificate, and finally, a declaration section at the end. Read the terms and click on the box to proceed further. You should now be on the Personal Information page. Here, select your title. You must enter your personal details. First name, surname exactly as they appear on your official identification, ID. Next, you will be asked to provide your mother's maiden name. You may enter your mother's full name in this section. Select your gender. If you have a national insurance number, please select Yes. If you do not have one, select No. Double-check your date of birth to ensure accuracy. Please provide the following details accurately. Select your town or city of birth. Choose your country of birth from the drop-down list. Indicate your current nationality. If you hold citizenship in any additional country, please ensure you select and declare that as well. If you do not hold citizenship of any other country, you may leave that section blank. Next, you will be asked whether you have the right to work in the United Kingdom. Please select Yes or No accordingly. You will now be asked to enter your Home Office reference number. This is typically your share code, which you may have received in an email from the UK government. If you do not have it readily available, you can retrieve it by visiting the official Gov UK website. Do you hold a UK driving license? If you do, select Yes and enter your driving license number. If not, select No. Next, you will be asked about your passport. If you have a British passport against a UK passport, select Yes. Otherwise, select No. If you select No, you will be asked whether you hold any other passport. If you do, select Yes. If your passport is from an EEA, European Economic Area country, select Yes. Otherwise, select No. You will then be asked to select the country that issued your passport and enter the passport number exactly as it appears in your passport. You will now be asked if you have ever used any other official name in the past. If you have, select Yes and enter your previous name. If not, select No. This step is very important. You must provide your full 5-year address history. If you have been living in the UK for the past 5 years, list your UK addresses only. If not, provide your UK address first, followed by the address of your home country to cover the full 5-year period. This step is very important. You must provide your full 5-year address history. If you have been living in the UK for the past 5 years, list your UK addresses only. If not, provide your UK address first, followed by the address of your home country to cover the full 5-year period. Once you make your selection, enter your postcode and click on Find Address. A drop-down menu will appear. Select your correct address from the list. Most importantly, you must tick the box next to the address to confirm that this is your current address. Then, enter the month and year you started living at this address and click Proceed. Please save your current address. Then, select your previous address. If it was within the UK, choose UK residential address and provide the relevant details. If your previous address was in another country, enter the complete address from that country. You must provide address history covering at least the past 5 years. Now select whether you wish to add a UK address or an address from your home country. Please ensure you enter the full and accurate details of your address. Now, select the From month and year that begins the 5-year address history for the address you entered as your current address. For the To month and year, please enter the date you arrived in the UK. This will help complete the required 5-year address history. The next step is to confirm the type of license you are applying for. Please select Door Supervisor, as you are submitting an application for a Door Supervisor license. Now you are required to provide your criminality information. You will be asked the following questions. 1. Have you ever received a conviction, caution, or any written warning for any offense? Please select Yes, No, depending on your situation. 2. Have you been charged with any offense that is currently under trial? Select Yes or No. 3. Are you currently the subject of an ongoing investigation by any public body? Select Yes or No. Answer each question honestly and accurately before proceeding. For the last 2 questions, you must select Yes for both. This is because you are required to submit your DBS, Disclosure and Barring Service, information to the SIA as part of your application process. Lastly, you will be asked whether you have been detained under mental health legislation within the past 5 years. Please answer this question by selecting either Yes or No, based on your personal circumstances. The final step is to check the box indicating I agree in order to complete your application and confirm the declaration.